that old sinner. No chips left on this shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blues. No man can truly outlast all the mistakes of his past. There's no haven here for me that's safe from my memories. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blues. I'll be with you. Redemption Blues. I'll be with you. Justice ain't no lady. She's a twisted, battered whore. Redemption. She's laying bruised and naked on a bloodstained wooden floor. I'll be with you. Our days are over. Time to change around these parts. Redemption. There ain't no more cowboys. Only men with violent hearts. Redemption Blues. Ooh. Redemption Blues. Redemption
Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to game number 1 between Bunker Funtime Academy and the Gold Dragons. We do go and have Gold Dragons banning out. They do end up with... Wait, they don't get first pick? No. There we go, much better. They do go and ban out Infernal Shrines and 2 with Spider Queen. We have Volskaya and Sky Temple being banned out by the Bunker Funtime. And then we are going to Dragonshire. First pick does go... Wait, no, I was right. First pick goes to Bunker Funtime. I'm a dum-dum. You know what? None of you saw anything, and you don't know what you're talking about. I love how we go in and immediately Scoop Dog is like, wait. Okay. God dang it. Ah! People who do have first ban going over to the side of... Are they going to ban anything? Okay, they do ban Theophos. Good. I was a little bit scared. I thought Scoop might have ruined everything. Scoop? My time is growing thinner. I'm just a titled sinner. We go and have a much more like I feel like the Kael'thas is definitely scouted. So on Gold Dragons is very, very good on Kael'thas. More of a meta band getting into the Johanna. Also. Is it kitty? Look at the camera. There you go. Thank you for being a photogenic kitty. I appreciate you. He's like, I'm going back here. Screw this. I do have the Rexar banned out. Always makes me sad to see Rexar because I love playing that champion, especially on this screen. Gonna hide the mouse where you can't see it. Covering the mouse. Now we do go ahead and have the fourth and final ban, going to be the Brightwing. So scouting, I don't know, Rexar could be a meta ban. I mean, Rexar is really good on this map. Puff Dog does go ahead and get rid of the Stukov. Or by get rid of, I mean take it. That was a rare Opera, yes. Opera is actually around a lot, but usually is hiding behind me.
My blades are yours.
Alright, we do gonna have Baradin coming in with the Sonya. I feel like Baradin should be running Muradin. I mean, that just makes sense to me. So Puff Dog going against Scoop Dog, Stukov versus Tykes, Battle of the StarCraft Heroes. Bump, 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 bump. Variant gonna come out with Saj. And then we do gonna have Old Lady on the Zebo. I hear the call. So we do not yet have an offlaner on the side of Bunker Funtime. So who does Sonya not want to go into if I'm playing Sonya? Okay, well, they decide to go for a DPS, not an offlaner, so I don't have to reveal anything about me. When I do play Sonya, there are a couple of offlaners I just hate running up against. Leo is very, very hard to move. Also, Artanis actually is hard to beat as Sonya. He just gets armor all the freaking time. All the freaking time. We do go ahead and have the Rexar. Or the Rhaegar and the Rexar being banned out. Man, Bunker Funtime just hate heroes whose names begin and end with R. So they don't have a healer or a tank yet. Who will be going up against?
Ready for action.
We have Abathur being banned out. That is and Nice Pants. Baradin does not take the murder, but Nice Pants like, I got you, boo. Boop. But Abathur is very, very, very unique and interesting. Abathur, the global hero, basically infests other members of the team in order to make them stronger. But that is one less health bar of the fight, because if Abathur shows up to the fight, he is just paced on the side of a wall. Definitely not who you want to see. So we have Blaze, Judo Chop coming in with the Blazo Bop. I actually don't mind going into Blaze with Sonya. Although you'd have to be a little bit careful. Caden coming out with the Jaina. So Fire and Ice coming here at the end. The Ice Mage and the Fire Bat. It took me entirely too long to think of the term Fire Bat. I'm still proud of myself for getting it relatively evenly.
Ready for adventure!
Aww. Cute Dragon is gone, but Cute Panda is here. So that's going to be the draft. I'll go ahead and get predictions up for you. Richter, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Although you're subscribing on a screen that doesn't like announce, because I try not to do that in the middle of games, but I still appreciate you. How do I make this show up? Here we go. I'm a goofball.
Con. Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bulb.
Here. Four-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no!
Oh, a huge light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my god, when does this happen? Everybody's dead.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
So coming into game number 1 here on Dragonshire, we do go ahead and have Puff Dog playing the Stukov. Sarge is going to be on the King of Stormwind, Varian. Old Lady going to be on the Nazebo. We do have Caden on Lady Jaina, the Ice Mage, and the Judo Chop on the Fire Bat. They are your blue team. They are Bunker Funtime Academy. They are the Bandoliers of
10 seconds.
Banditry. There we go. That works. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the battlefield, we do go ahead and have Abathur being played by Bajavesping. We do go ahead and get Hideo is going to be playing the little itty bitty lily on the happy rainbow cloud. Yay! We do go to have Nice Pants playing the Muradin. We have Scoop Dog on the Tickus, Infested Tigers at that, and we do go to have Sonya on Baradin. So here's the thing. So you can see Abathur is over here. Abathur is literally taking a nap right now, but while Abathur is sleeping, someone is going to have this little Abathur hat on them. I swear I just saw it. Okay, someone else is getting it. Who has it? Who has it? Who has it? I'm trying to show this off, Abathur, damn it. I can't catch someone with the hat on? BG is be mean? I'll have to keep an eye on it.
Team draws first blood.
So you're going to have the cute little panda pal going down.
The knight's power.
Absolutely gets destroyed. Lily does not do well when she can't talk. Lily really likes to talk. Lily's exactly like me. Judo Chop definitely not catching the good end of this engagement. Judo, 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 judo chop. Why does Judo Chop get the Thundercat song? I don't know. Can you think of a good reason why he doesn't get the Thundercat song? Exactly. No, you can't. There's Hideo. Little baby panda is fighting against a big, mean Stormwind King. Judo Chop almost goes down, but not quite. Going to be okay for the time being. And they do have control of both the top and the bottom shrine, so they are definitely looking for, well, not looking for, but they have the possibility of becoming a dragon. Old lady moving in, going to go in and get pelted by a couple of things. Abathur tunneled in. We've got Abathur inside the Dragon Knight. I forgot that was a thing, but yes, just like Dahaka, he can dig through. It's apparently a Zerg thing. Oh, Caden does not quite go down, and the Dragon Knight does go. And here is Abathur going, moving his little squid butt out to the other side. I'm sorry, I love this skin. And he's got his little pajamas on. And he's got little, like, Protoss warships all over his pajamas. It's adorable. I love it. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, we do go to have Kaiden and Puff Dog taking the bottom mercenary camp. They're going to beat up these mercenaries. They're going to be like, you know what? If you want to stop hitting you, they'll work for us. And the mercenaries are like, yeah, we're mercenaries. We don't work for people. You got to pay us. And we're like, we don't have any money. There's no money in this game. And then we just beat them up. And they're like, okay, stop hitting us. We'll work for you now. That's 1,000%. That was a top tier voice. Old lady taking a bunch of damage. No, there's no grenade to finish it off. And here comes Puff Dog coming in from the side. Old lady going to go ahead and hearth back. Only the kill at the beginning. Although, as I say that, there's a second kill onto Tychus. Nice Pants goes in and does a little leapy leap on out of there. I actually think they're phoenixes. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be phoenixes, the Protoss unit, because you've got, like, I know there's one for Terran, one for Zerg, and one for Protoss.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for the taking.
Do you have the shrines coming up one more time? Another opportunity to be a dragon. The first dragon actually didn't get that much. I don't think it got a single tower. Like, okay, the wall is down, but that tower is technically still alive. All right, Barden trying to hold this back, but does have their own mercenary camp coming in. There's a nice stun from Judo Chop, and Judo Chop, that's the thing, as long as these are up, Judo Chop can kind of run rampant over Barden, because the turrets are going to focus minions before they focus enemy heroes. So as long as these minions are still up, and here we have a big fight coming in. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fight. Bottom one does get taken. We do go and have the possibility of being a dragon. Puff Dog moving up to the middle. Will Sonya be a hero? Will she get Judo off this? I don't think so. I don't think she can get them off in time. There's a little bit of stun from an Abathur, but it does look like either Puff, they were fighting over it, and it looks like Jaina does win the race. Jaina, the Frost Mage, has become the Dragon of Fire. Look at our level 1 talents. Jaina did go Fingers of Frost at 12 of 20 out of completion. Think of the Deep is taken by Nazebo. Interesting. Master Assassin on the Tychus. Unfortunately, this is a Gambit talent. It increases attack speed by 10%, and then as you get kills, it gives you an additional 10%. Or 15%, I can do math. Oh no, no, no!
Hero slain.
I'm so glad I got to catch that. That was amazing. All right, little baby panda. Lily trying to get out of there. Lily is doing a little hoof around. Does actually get out. Man, that is some fast feet for sure. Lily cannot be taken down. She will not be conquered. Oh, but here's a big old root. Goes ahead and catches 2 people. No moving. There's a taunt coming down onto Murden. Nice Pants goes ahead and does the dwarf hop right on out of there. Weirdly enough, and I know this, I think this is an LOTR reference, but the actual name of the ability is Dwarf Toss, and I'm like, he tosses himself? All right, we are at 4 kills to 0 in favor of Bunker Funtime Academy. Sarge going in. There's his taunt onto little baby panda. Lots of damage coming through. Okay, we do have ults out. That was a fake hero. That was Abathur made a fake hero. We do have Tygus goes in, gets the kill onto Jada. That is the first kill on the side of the Gold Dragons. Scoop Dog moving forward, riding the Odin. Odin does have the first stack of the Master Assassin quest. Should be mentioned that the increased attack speed for Master Assassin does apply to the Odin as well. It's the only talent level 4 that actually does. Well played is said by Caden. Oh, there was a big old boop to boop. Silence comes down. Nice Pants get out of here. Henio needs to make themselves scarce. Here's Caden coming on down.
My husband is dead. Remind this kingdom of his strength.
So with that taken, with that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have the mercenary camp being hit down. But I do think that this tower is going to fall. Oh, maybe not actually. I thought it was doing more damage than it was. He gets distracted by the minion wave, and the tower stays alive for now. Level 13 is online for Bunker Funtime Academy. You're gonna have Hideo. Hideo takes a bunch of damage, but Sarge is not getting hit by the blizzard, but is getting hit by everything else. There is an Odin coming down, but Odin, oh my gosh, great Ring of Frost catches both the Odin and the Murden. Murden can't go anywhere while they're rooted. Scoop Dog still wants to fight for this, but it is 4 versus 2, with occasional help from an abattoir. Up top, we have a big fight going on. Baradin looks like slightly in the lead, but not by a whole lot. Judo Chop is having to fall back. Baradin has learned their lesson, not going to chase under towers. Hideo, you madman! That's that bad lad right there. That's what that is. Scoop Dog goes and moves forward. Once more of these stacks is right now at 11% extra attack speed. No. It's 10% until you get 15, so it's 10% flat. It's not like you gain 1 per kill up to 15. I completely misunderstood that. Also, we do have Arrow coming in. Hello, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. We do have Jaina goes down underneath the towers. Must have gotten like booped in there by the Tygas. A big old grenade. Did Tygas take No, did not take the extra range on the grenade.
Hero slain.
Oh, here's the fake Sonya. And we do go ahead and have the possibility. Murden trying to become a dragon, but here comes Old Lady. Not going to let that happen. Eat some spiders or get eaten by some spiders. That's even better. Spider bake sale. Here we go. Made of real spiders. 4 real spiders. You can have Abathur has moved up to the middle, sending these little Zerg waves out. Oh yeah, the shout command has a whole bunch of things attached to it. I don't let just anyone use that. It's oh my god. I will use it between games, but it has a whole thing. We do go and have a silence coming down. There is the Ring of Frost, but ends up hitting no one. Sarge having to pull back. Here's a big full-on fight. There's like Blaze is going to be up top, but there is the Haymaker. Old Lady in the wrong area. It's a Scoop Dog trying to chase this down, but will get caught inside the zombie wall, but it does not matter. Big old quarterback grenade going right into the Nazebo's back. There is a death. We do go and have Sarge taking a bunch of damage. Sarge needs to get out of here. There's a big old and Dwarven Clod Hoppers come down. Go ahead and take Varian out. That's some Alliance love for you. And they're actually, instead of taking top, they're going to go ahead and invade their opponent's camp. Nice Pants and Scoop Dog, go ahead and scoop up this camp. This looks like a bad place to be a Judo Chop. Just going to move up here. They do see the thing. I'm going to move into it. This will not get a lot done, but it should go ahead and easily like give them room to clear out here. Also, of course, the experience stolen for taking that camp. Now, Old Lady going to sit here in the middle, make sure nothing happens. Meanwhile, Scoop Dog and Baradin are going to go ahead. I'm sorry, doesn't Baradin sound like an old burial plot? The old Baradin Mounds. Scoop Dog does come down here in order to try and take this. There's a big old silence. And, oh yeah, you're not going anywhere, Lily. Zombie walking. That is... Oh, I didn't realize that combo yet. But that is terrifying. Varian and Nazebo together. Because, of course, Varian will taunt you. And while you can't move, Nazebo will put up a zombie wall around you. Nice Pants. Gonna have to go ahead and get nice out of here. Caden may be overextending. Here comes Baradin, trying to go ahead and be mean to Jaina. Being mean to Jaina, getting caught in a frost. Gonna get out of here with Whirlwind. Hammer coming a cost. Oh, this might be... Baradin is feeling very, very, very sure that might not be the best thing. A lot of damage done to Puff. What is that build? That just, like, disintegrated. Okay, we do have Mystical Spear and Giant Slammer. Surprised that much damage was done to Jaina. Did Jaina take a talent? I don't think Jaina has a talent that like reduces her health. She's went down incredibly fast. This is Division E East Arrow. I should probably put that at the top, but you know what? Distracted. So it looks like Jaina is moving up into the top lane, trying to go ahead and take this out. That's where the first one I didn't remember to go and actually change that. Baradin gonna go over here and fight with Judo Chop.
The fire comes for you.
I love how Judo Chop is just kind of doing a tour. Didn't even really stop to take it. It was just like, I just want to see what it looks like. Old Lady goes in and gets out. Murden is in the Dragon Knight, which means no one is there to protect the backline. Hideo and Scoop Dog have to take care of themselves. Usually you do end up putting your weakest and most pickable character inside the Dragon Knight, and apparently in this cop they've decided that is Murden. Would you go ahead and have Dragon Knight goes ahead, gets a fort, and does fall back. Gets most of the front wall, but not quite. This tower will go down to 300 health.
His strength is never yours to keep.
We are at level 19, right at level 20, and level 20 is picked up on the side of the Gold Dragons. We do go ahead and have Ignore Pain on the Sonya, Hive Mind coming out of that abattoir. We do have Mistweaver from the Lily, Big Red Button, and Rewind. Be Kind, Be Rewind. They keep using the Abathur clone up here, and I don't 1000% know why. That's not really the team fight you necessarily need. Like, I feel like just, like, infesting Sonya should be enough to turn a fight. Especially with that Hive Mind you picked up, you need 2 heroes for that to be effective. I guess when you're using your ult, you're not Hive Minding anyway. Never mind, don't worry about me. Level 20 is down on both sides. We do go ahead and have Cold Snap, Burn Notice, Vigilante, Vial Infection, already finished, by the way. And then push comes to shove. Judo Chop gonna go in and burn nose these guys. Although might need a little bit of help. I'm not Judo Chop? No, he should be okay. Meanwhile, we do have a Lily being taken out.
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon be active again.
I'm not sure that camp was worth it, Judo. Just Super Saiyan. But this looks like we got to invade into the. They went ahead and knock down their own fort. They've already gotten bottom down, and they are pushing into mid. It looks like they will get mid with no problem.
Destroyed a fort. There must always be a Dragon Knight. But will it be you?
Oh, this is bad for Murden, or for Baradin. Silence comes out. Yeah, you're just. That was a big old 5-man stomp on Sonya's face party. That's what that was, and that's what that was. Here's the thing, I don't actually have an accent, but every once in a while I start to have one, and I don't know why. I don't mean to fake one. It's just sort of occurs. Nice Pants did see this, but they don't have Sonya. This would be a risky invade. But Odin is committed. I think if I were going to coach these teams, that's kind of the biggest thing, because if you're not going to invade, there's no reason to pop Odin. So it just seems like there's a little bit of communication that's lacking. Sonya is coming up in 12, count them 12 seconds. Meanwhile, Abathur is being a freaking hero. An absolute mad lad up here in the top. Was Visping? How do you say that name? Evisping? I want to say Evisping and assume BG is like a clan name for bad company. Or Beat Jin. Could still be Beat Jin. I don't know. I feel very, very, very unsure about misattributing things to Beat Jin because they got mad at me last time. I'm still going to talk about that. Top is taken by Kaden. There's a taunt coming down, and then again, there's that combo again. Sonya does have leap, but does not matter. However, it ends up being Old Lady, being chased down by Nice Pants. Crack up. Crack up. There we go. That took a long time. We do have a Stukov going down as well. This is, Bunker does go down. Looks like Baradin is going to back off. It is 2 versus 3 at the moment. And Judo went in. Judo was trying to be a hero, but ends up being a corpse instead. Very, very different. Heroes and corpses can be the same thing. Are there any undead heroes? Most of them tend to be villains. All right, here comes Sonya moving forward. Sonya's become the dragon. I do think Sonya is a much, much better dragon selection than Murden is. And here they go, riding forward. Gold dragons. I feel like the dragon should do extra damage when it's piloted by a gold dragon. Like, they should just have a better idea how to be a dragon knight. I also love that Sonya's name has changed to Dragon Knight, just in case anyone was confused. Why does Sonya look so weird? Oh, she's the Dragon Knight. Got it. There's the taunt coming down, but taunt is a bad target on Sonya. Sonya does have ignore pain. Oh, takes a bunch of damage though.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
Puff Dog, Puff Dog, Puff Dog. There's those Dwarven Clodhoppers coming down, and we do have Varian going down as well. Sonya is back into the fray, going ahead and spinning to winning. Jaina does go into Ice Block. Judo Chop is trying to run out of here. Judo Chop does go ahead and dash out, but leaves Jaina to her fate, and her fate is pulverizing indeed.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Here Murden comes leading the way. Did Murden take Sledgehammer? He did indeed take Sledgehammer. So this core is going to fall very, very quickly. Nice Pants coming in, doing mean things. Does miss with that and does turn into a statue for just a second. Hello, Makia. Big ol' hops, and we do have the gold dragons come back. Kind of looked bad for them in the beginning. They went down 4 kills to 0, but at the end of the game, they're actually up a kill. Tychus still does not quite finish his quest, but you know what? They won the game. That's what really matters. And they do get that like passive 10% increase, so it's not like that talent did nothing for them. Coming into the end of the game, let's go ahead and look at some stats real quick. You guys don't get to see my computer stuff? Wait, that's not my computer. What the heck? There we go. Perfect. You guys are peeping at things you're not allowed to see. Oh my goodness. We do go ahead and have, in terms of damage, Nazebo Old Lady leading the way with 52,000 damage. Scoop Dog coming in with 90,000, and then Sonya with 86. In terms of healing, we do have Puff Dog barely leading the way, 85,000. And then we do have, in terms of experience, very, very even between Nazebo and Sonya, 23 to 22. Talents, we got them. Copy them down, take them into Storm League, go ahead and lead the way to victory. Glorious, glorious victory. Looking at the talents real quick, at least for the offlane, we do have Adrenaline Stim Pack. I love that one. Gauntlets for faster fuel leak. Charge build. Okay, cool. And then Slam build coming out. Very, very aggressive Slam build. Fantastic. So with that, I will go ahead and go back to the in-between screen. Oh, look at you can just see everything. See you in a second, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to game number 2. Gold Dragons did pull out a game on game number 1, and now we are going to the best map in the map pool. Yes, that is right. Brax's Holdout. You have Brightwing being picked up first and foremost. We do go ahead and have Johanna being banned out, so very, very similar. We do go... Was Brightwing... I think they banned out Kael'thas and Rexxar. So I think Brightwing was actually banned out by Gold Dragons last time. Kind of surprised to see Bunker leading with a Brightwing ban, knowing their opponents banned it last time. To get rid of that Jaina, a little bit of respect coming... Who was that? That might have been Nice Pants. I don't remember who played it last time. And you have the Stukov. I don't believe the Stukov was terrifying. The silences were so on point, and just a lot of kills were secured by that. I do not blame that at all for banning the Stukov. We have Old Lady becoming a rather dashing young man. I mean, honestly, like Kael'thas isn't what I'm into, but still okay. Still decent. I wouldn't kick him out of bed right away.
We will forge a great destiny.
You go and have Scoop Dog coming in on the Tychus one more time, but Nice Pants actually picks up the Varian. Varian was taken last time by Sarge.
My blades are yours.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just found myself suddenly wanting to do this, and I was like, well, it's come into my head. I can't not do it when I think about it. Like, oh, you can see my mouse again. Whoop. Hide the mouse, hide the mouse. Oh, interesting. We have a Nubarak. Very, very, very aggressive tank. Aggressive tank into aggressive tank. I think a Nubarak needs to be careful. A Nubarak going into Tychus means if he ever uses Burrow Charge in order to engage, Tychus just turns on the pain. This is a bad idea. Coming for your tank. Alright, Lily. I think it's amazing they banned out Lily and then Malfurion. What is going on? Like, neither side has picked up a healer yet, but Anduin is still on the table, Deckard's still on the table. Malfurion's not a bad ban, but it's still surprising that Lily, like, when I think of the meta healers, I think of, you know, Stukov, Brightwing, Anduin, Deckard. Malfurion is up there. There's one I'm forgetting too. I don't know who I'm not thinking of, but there's someone else that's kind of, like, really, 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 really good. Okay, Lucio could have been the one. And then we do have a Thrall. Thrall going into Sonya. This is something that favors Thrall after 7, or at the very least, Thrall is terrifying. Can stack up his charges and then take a talent in order to do like 15% of Sonya's damage and heal that amount. It's ridiculous.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Rhaegar, thank you. Yes, Rhaegar was what I was trying to think of and failing to. We have Caden coming in with Sylvanas and then Puff Dog coming in with the, so they ban Malfurion and then take Tyrande. I feel like Tyrande would be like, what the But that's just me? We're going to ban your husband from membership and then ask you to come save us? Just feels like a bad Leroy Brown. We're going into the game right now. Don't go anywhere. I will see you in just a second. And I will, of course, get your gambling addiction squared away. All right. And coming into game number 2, we do go and have, coming out of the blue side of the battlefield, they are Bunker Funtime Academy. They are the Federation of Ferocity. They are Old Lady playing Kael'thas, Sarge playing the Anub'arak, Puff Dog on the Tyrande. We have Caden playing Sylvanas, and up in the top lane, the Barbarian herself, Judo Chop playing Sonya. Meanwhile, on the orange side of the battlefield, they are the Gold Dragons. They are the Gladiators of Genocide. BG Evasping is playing the Li Ming. Hideo is going to be on Lucio. Nice Pants on Varian. Scoop Dog is playing the Tychus. And then we do go and have Baradin is playing Thrall. I'm sorry, I have such a hard time respecting Malfurion. Every time I think of Malfurion, I'm just like, Tyrande, my love. Oh my god. Stop being such a freaking whiner. Like, literally, you took a nap for several thousand years. I can't believe you're that like worked up over it. Oh, actually, wait, was that Tyrande that was like that? I think it was Tyrande that was like that. Which makes even less sense because she was actually awake the whole time. Yeah, that... Sarge needs to be very careful with that. Sarge burrowing in like that just completely leaves him defenseless. And if Scoop is nearby to turn on that autocannon...
Oh dear. The beacons
What?
are energizing. You have to control them.
I said this turned favoring Thrall at level 7? What are you doing to me? Read the script? We do go ahead and have Nice Pants coming out. Kineo is moving down from 4-man. Beacons are in place. Nice little Li Ming orbs going and catching a lot of people. Li Ming is playing really, really well. I'm seeing a lot of her abilities connect. Oh my goodness, the Kael'thas. I can see why it was banned now. There's a lot. I'm just seeing health bars melt. Wait, Kael'thas from the blue team? Never mind. Looking at our level 1 talents real quick. We do go ahead and have... Baradin wins again. I was just about to go up there too. We do have Unfurling Shadows on the Sylvanas. We do go and get Mana Addict on Kael'thas. Party Mix is being selected by Lucio. Lion's Maw. Master Assassin one more time. This should be a better Master Assassin because they're definitely getting a lot more kills. Scoop Dog says, I want these stacks, and he's going to get these stacks. Sarge, you're in trouble. Sarge, you press the button too, so it looks like he will get out. We will go and have a Living Bug, Best Bug. Note to self, when I play these guys, do not go Sonya first.
Oh, so many Zerg headed right for us. Stop them! Stop them at once!
Alright, we do have the Zerg wave coming into the top. He's getting cleaned up very well. Thankfully, there are some decent AoE abilities on this side between Sylvanas and Kael'thas. So they won't most likely lose this structure. But meanwhile, down below, we did go ahead and have, they cleaned up the bottom one. Oh, there's a taunt coming down. Lucio goes in and says, boop! Excuse me, boop! I swear, they're just trying to make me look bad. Yeah, you gotta stay in now. Guys, it has... Okay, I'm like, it has 12 hit points. These at it. There is the Baradin. Alright, we do have Kael'thas goes and gets some damage on Nice Pants. Nice spreading the fire. Good job, guys. I feel like Kael'thas is one of the few heroes that really reinforces social distancing. Says, if you do not social distance, I will burn you alive. Like, that's some pretty good motivation if you ask me, and none of you did, but you should have. I like this from Nice Pants, just lurking in the bush. Lurking in a bush. Lurking in a bush. Old lady goes in and gets taunted. But it seems like there was a bit of a indecision on, are we taking the camp? Are we fighting the bug? Are we killing the mage? So many things we could do. Hello, hello, Slick Rub. I'm legendary. All eggs and no dairy. I'm sorry, I have to. I do not have an association with legendary other than that song. Alright, there is the orb progress once again. Man, I gotta tell you, this is a good map pick. Here's the thing about Braxis, which is one of the reasons it's so powerful, and I wish more teams would take advantage of it. Whenever it is a map with probably the most crucial offlane matchup, which is why you kind of have to rotate a lot when you're on it if you want to play. Otherwise, this happens. Because when you don't rotate, what ends up happening is that the team that picks the map also gets last pick, so they always get a really good and favorable offlane matchup. So you can't just let them have the fight they want, or this happens. But hats off to you, Gold Dragons. Playing this very well, take advantage of the advantage that you have. Yes, take advantage of the advantage, that's what I said. Did I stutter? Sarge goes ahead and moves in, but makes a mistake. Gets taunted to oblivion. This is the taunting of the age of oblivion. And there goes the first keep of the game. As the oh, and there's another taunt coming in. Man, this variant. I'm making notes right now. I'm going putting things in my scratch pad. So there goes a kill onto the Sonya. This looks like all she wrote for the game, ladies and gentlemen. I do think we're about to have our winner. And with a domination winning out, we do have the Gold Dragons taking their spoils. I think we can say that. So let me go ahead and see if I can get an interview going. I swear my cat just moves the camera ever. Hell, I heard someone.
Yes, hello, Raka. It's BG.
Hello. Okay, good. How do I pronounce your name?
BG's fine. It's really not pronounceable.
Because I was like, is it like Evaspung? And BG is just like a clan name that I don't recognize.
No, what it is it's parts of my name and some titles I've won from other Pokemon from Pokemon tournaments added on. So.
Oh, got it. Okay. I know what Pokemon is. I've played 4 hours.
No, you were interviewing. How can I help?
So, first of all, congratulations. Very, very, very well played set. Game 1 looked a little squirrely. Game 2, you definitely came in with a battle plan.
Yeah, we had a little bit of problems with the camps in game 1. They were able to push them out, but once we got our rhythm going a little bit better, I think we had no problem pushing them back.
So, first of all, kind of a gimme question. How are you guys feeling right now?
Pretty good.
So, if I go back to Dragonshire, I do notice that, I was really, really happy and also frustrated that we went with the 2 offlane, really, really focused maps, because I kept missing kills as they happened. So,
That happened, yeah.
But, looking at game number 1 on the Dragonshire, it was very, very... I do have to somewhat question why... Because, like, 2 times you guys ended up having Murden go into the dragon, and normally I never see the tank be the one who becomes the dragon.
I think that just kind of happened based off where Murden ended up being at the time. Ideally we were trying to get Sonya in it, or, Abath or me. But having to split and jump between the bottom and top lanes with my body, I wasn't able to burrow her to the middle, so...
Yeah, you did get in it once, which I always love seeing, even though I actually forgot it was possible, because I don't see a lot of Abathur. I do want to ask about that, because I think this is the first Abathur match I've cast all season.
I've heard that a lot, actually. I play a lot of different heroes, but I'm proud, and I'll toot my own horn here, that I went to college on a chess scholarship, so I'm really good at watching the entire board as it is. So being Abathur gives me the ability to pop around and really strategize where to place the mines and what needs to be soaked.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we've also found that Abathur and a lot of the less picked healers work really well together because it really provides that punch that the healer's missing.
Well, definitely good to know, although don't reveal too many of your secrets. The other thing in terms of the first game, I'm trying to remember if there was anything else that really, really, really stood out to me. And nothing is immediately coming to the forefront. I apologize.
You're fine.
I usually can think of 2 things, but for the most part, it was... I guess, because you already kind of talked about, how you came back, because early game was a little bit rough. Like, I think they got up 4 kills to none on you. But you came together, and I do feel like... Actually, the one question I do have is I kept noticing that your evolution was used up top to try and pressure out the enemy Blaze, instead of being used in the team fight.
Yes, we talked about some of that, and the reason I did that is because generally the 3 of them work really, really well as a team, and I don't have to worry about any of them dying with our healer. They generally do a really good job in split team fights, so that gave me the opportunity to get the pressure off of those, and since we were generally holding bottom, if we were able to also take top, I could pop it and grab the Dragon Knight. No more objective.
Oh, alright, that does make sense. Because when I first saw it, I'm like, what is happening here? Moving into the second map. Second map, you definitely had a thing that you wanted to do. Although I was still interested in that, so that top lane matchup is terrifying.
We were the same way. We were like, what is going on up there?
Because that was it actually made me feel, because I was like, oh, okay, Sonya to Thrall. This is a matchup that favors Sonya until 7, when Thrall gets a talent that really, really evens it out and gives Thrall slight advantage. And then at level 1, Thrall just start, and I'm like, read the script? I said 7?
It's great. No, but they were fun games. We had a good time, and we had fun playing against, I know their initials.
Bunker Funtime Academy?
Bunker Funtime Academy.
The Academy of the Bunkers of Fun? So, the last question I have to ask, and I kind of know the answer to this, but I ask this to every single team. Can you tell me where Gold Dragons comes from?
The name?
Yep.
Well, we got our start. We all got kind of picked and prodded from our coach, and he was in a group called the Dragon's Den. So we had 5 or 6 different teams of gold dragons, red dragons, black dragons, and I was just lucky enough to be on the gold.
Well, fantastic. Yeah, I obviously know that story for for a couple of reasons. Because I think when you guys were founded, I was in the Red Dragons, but I've since moved on.
Yes.
So, but those are the questions I had. Let me go and turn it over to you for any shout outs you might want to give.
I just want to give a shout out to all of the team. We couldn't have done it without working together, and we did great at, coming together and collapsing when we needed to. So,
Well, fantastic. Very, very well played. I won't keep you from the after party for too long, but I will insist don't do anything I wouldn't do.
not a problem.
That doesn't actually bar you from hardly anything.
That's good then. The kids are asleep.
Oh, well. Yeah, we wouldn't want to wake them up. But, well done. Well played. Hope to see you, actually, I won't hope to see you in the future, because you play me next week, so I'll definitely see you in the future.
Yes, we'll see you then. 30 seconds to Mosh.
Fantastic.
And thank you for having me on.
Thank you, thank you. All right, and Kaden, I can see you lurking in here. Is there something you needed to say or wanted to say?
Well, I thought maybe you'd get a loser. It was my birthday, so I figured I would hop in for a loser interview if you're okay with that.
I mean, I don't usually do loser interview. I don't even know what to ask, but I guess how you feeling?
I'm actually feeling great. You know, in that second game, we were kind of annoyed that the game was kind of moving faster than we would have liked, and they've essentially Gold Dragons wanted to try the same comp we did with picking the variant in there. I think it was in was it the second draft rotation? I believe.
Yeah, they got it very, very early. I want to say it was the third pick.
Oh, I know we tried. I think we might have landed a healer B1. So no, we picked the KT on B1 for that game. So we couldn't capitalize on the KT simply because of how fast the game was moving. But I want to go back to that first game. That first game felt very, very close for us. In fact, we were leading very early on. I essentially once someone capped DK, I'm like to my team, hey, wherever DK goes, we need to rotate with it, because our strategy was to essentially deny the DK of any value of destroying any forts.
And you definitely did do that, especially at first. I think the first DK, the one that Abathur took, I think it got a wall. It didn't even get a tower. So, very, very quick clear of it. But yeah, I would say overall, game one was very close. You guys had a lead going in, and then I want to say that after about level 13 is when they started clawing it back and starting to put you on the back foot. I would want to go back and look at that game again, but very, very close couple of games. They definitely kind of had your number going in because they figured out how to chop your legs out from under you.
Yeah, I understood there was a target ban towards Johanna. Yeah, I believe one of our players simply OTPs that. Yeah, I can respect that ban. That was a good. I think they were also aware we was one of the bans pretty early on that we were okay with. I think there was also another target ban in that second rotation.
But yeah,
they played very. So I feel like we kind of threw that fight and ended up losing the core, and I called a good game because I knew we couldn't get back up to it.
Yeah, I mean that is definitely it got away from me a little bit, but definitely a good review good game to review, because it was entirely winnable. Just a lot of learning moments.
I want to go back to that draft. At one point in the draft, we're like, okay, they haven't picked the mage yet, so I'm like, well, maybe we should ban Jaina, because, and 75%, we were doing our homework for the match. They only played 4 games at the time. About 75% of the time, they were picking Jaina. So we got the idea that, okay, if we leave Jaina up, there's potential they're going to last pick. So we ended up So we ended up picking the Jaina. So I ended up picking the Jaina so I could deny that pick.
Oh, all right. Played it pretty well too. I definitely saw a lot of value coming in the ring. I think I would see rings come down and get 2 or 3 people caught in them.
Oh
So-
yes, yeah. I actually like playing Ring of Frost Jaina. It's more AOE control. Like you'd have to have a good setup in order to do Ring of Frost with like stuns and silences. Otherwise, with Ring of Frost, you don't necessarily get any value with it, and you see more other Jaina players going Water Elemental instead, which I agree that's a good ult, but where I've struggled with Water Elemental is the placing with it.
Yeah, I mean, you basically go from playing Jaina to playing Rexar for a second, and you're just like, wait, what?
Right.
But well played couple of games. Was a lot of fun. Game 2 did go a little bit fast, but game 1 was thoroughly enjoyable. Good luck in your future weeks, and we'll hope to see you again.
You bet. Thanks for casting us and good game.
Oh, my pleasure. You know you can't keep me away from the casting desk. And with that, that's going to go ahead and do it for us tonight. My name is Raka. If you don't know who I am, what is wrong with you? How dare? You can find me here casting Heroes of the Storm on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I cast other games on Friday and Sunday. Actually, because it was brought up, I am continuing my first playthrough of Pokemon tomorrow. So that will be happening Sunday night while you guys should be watching Heroes of the Storm, because it exists. But regardless, I will go ahead and get you over. It does look like Osmantheus is currently playing or casting. I'm not sure which. It looks like SL and a Scrim, but we'll go ahead and still go bother him. Because that's what we do. We bother.